Hey everybody, Jokefit here with another video, this time giving you my unscripted thoughts on the movie Dredd, which of course is a kind of reboot for the Judge Dredd movie franchise. Of course, since you might know that there's a 1995 Sylvester Stallone movie, I've never seen that, and I came into this movie being a total Judge Dredd noob. I've never read the comic book. I haven't even seen the other movie, so this is just me kind of coming into the series, fresh start. So I can't give you a comparison between this is the comic and this is the movie kind of stuff. But yeah, so Judge Dredd. I really like the movie. I saw it in 2D, and it is a really cool action movie. If you're planning on going seeing it, make sure that you don't bring any young children with you and stuff, because this is not a PG, happy, fun superhero adventure. This is a dark action movie, action thriller. And yet the gratuitous violence is satisfying, I'll say that. The effects look really good. It doesn't go over the top, trying to give you these huge explosion things or anything. So it's not I'm not trying to be like Transformers, boom, big explosion, boom, something else, boom, and stuff. It's kind of a close quarters kind of combat most of the time. Has some really cool gun action scenes and stuff. But yeah, it was very good. As far as the setup goes, this is a dystopic future of the world, pretty much. I guess they don't really say a whole lot about the outside world. They just kind of mention that America's kind of most of its nuclear irradiated by nuclear explosions, and that pretty much all of the remaining civilization has kind of came together into this one megacity. One is what it's called. And they say it stretches from Boston to Washington, D.C., and it's just this one huge city where the remnants of the human race live. And it's a really slummy place, just to say that. There's crime all over the place, and the judges they've kind of they're the combination of judge, jury, and executioner all into one. So they're pretty much the police force of the future. And that's kind of all it says about what the background story is. And as far as the story itself goes, it's not really complicated. Honestly, it's just kind of a really great setup, more than it is an actual involving story. So pretty much, Judge Dredd, played by Carl Urban, is partnered up with this rookie judge. I forget whatever the name of that lady is. I know it's Judge Anderson is the character's name. And they go on call into this one giant apartment complex that's 200 stories high. And one thing leads into another, and pretty much they're trapped in there, and they have to fight off waves and waves of bad guys. Kind of similar to the idea of the Raid Redemption, if you guys have seen that. Where pretty much the heroes get stuck in this huge building where there's tons of bad guys that want to kill them, and they just gotta fight their way to the top and stuff. And so pretty much, like I said, it's just an action setup. The characters are interesting though. Judge Dredd himself, that's kind of I think that he was kind of more he's like Batman with guns, pretty much, kind of. And even Carl Urban does a kind of deep, I'm a badass voice, I'm judge, jury, and executioner. Now, of course, I'm not as strained as Christian Bale's Batman voice, but it's still kind of the similar kind of character type. And then, of course, Judge Dredd's got guns, so he's shooting people in the head all over the place. So it's not a Batman clone, just to tell you guys. And so, like I said, the action's very satisfying, nice effects. It is pretty gory in bits. They never show so much that it's distasteful, but I'm making myself kind of sound like a psychopath here. Any gore is distasteful. Well, not really. It's just they don't show you too much where it's but enough so it's ew. You know, it never gets too out of control, like in your face. Towards the end, though, they do get a little bit more violent as it kind of wraps up to a conclusion. And I swear, though, that this has to probably be one of the most satisfying times where the bad guy gets it. I'm not going to say anything else, but it's very satisfying to see how the bad guy goes out. And so, yeah, there's not a whole lot else I can talk about it. I hope that you've enjoyed. I swapped my camcorder. Instead of being on the right side of my desk area, I've set it up on the left side. Just, throw things up a little, or not throw it out. Trying to change things up a little bit so you can see a different corner of my room with all my bookcase and my other stuff. I gotta give a good look at that stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's about it for Judge Dredd. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do recommend it. Not for kids, definitely, but if you're like an adult fan of some gritty action movies, of course, if you like the Judge Dredd comics themselves, I'm actually interested in reading some myself now after I've watched the movie, and hopefully they'll make some figures and stuff. Hey NECA, if you're watching this, you need to get some Judge Dredd figures for us. Okay, NECA, good. And stuff. That's the collector in me saying, because after that I was like, ooh, I want to figure that guy. Yeah, so I hope you guys have liked this little quick review. I'm going to be filming an episode of Star Wars or Marvel pickups, depending on what I call it. Which by the time that you're seeing this, then it will have already been uploaded, and hopefully you've watched it, and hopefully you like it. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Once again, Judge Dredd, highly recommended, and I hope they make some sequels of it, because I would like to see more of this character and the side characters and stuff. So go see it, definitely recommend it. And yep, that's about it, guys. This is Joker Fett signing out. Bye.